All right, welcome back to game number 23 of the bracket play here in the Ozone Division II 2024 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. And we have a matchup for you today between the Georgia team out of Ocilla, Georgia, and a South Carolina team out of West Columbia. This is an elimination game, as the bracket is down to 4 one-loss teams. After this one, it'll be down to 3. Winner stays around, and we'll figure out after this who's going where for the 2 games tomorrow. But in the meantime, we got a game to play here. And it looks like Lance Anfinson on the mound for South Carolina. He is ready to roll. His teammates come and wish him luck. And here we go. Whit Walters, leadoff hitter for this Georgia team, steps up to the plate. He's playing shortstop today. First pitch, popped up, out of play. The defense behind Anfinson. Left field, Baskins McCraw. Center field, Parker Burge. That ball's hit well into the gap. Left center field, over the left fielder's head. Walters in easily with a stand-up double to lead things off here in this elimination game. Took a high fastball and turned on it, yanked it out to left center field. Over the head of left fielder, Baskins McCraw. Left fielder Fane Pate steps in, swinging at the first pitch as well. That's fouled back. Oh, 1 coming to Pate. Dribble to the pitcher. Out number 1. But Walters does advance to third on the throat. Works just like a sacrifice. And Landon Reeves steps in with the chance to drive in a run here with only 1 down and a runner on third base. He takes the first pitch from Anfinson in there for a strike. Driven back to the pitcher. Uh-oh, he comes home with it. We got a run down it. Walters is stuck. He missed it with the tag. They're going to say he was out of the baseline. Call him out. So Walters. Wait a second. There we go. Thought I had that wrong for a second. I did not. He called him out for hopping out of the baseline. So 2 down now. A runner on first. Georgia crowd's a little bit louder than the Texas crowd. I got to turn that mic down a little bit. That's in there for a strike. This is Dixon Law playing third base tonight. 1-1 count coming. Didn't finish it up in the outfield. Right fielder Ryan Watkins. Third base Cameron Pringle. Shortstop Logan Hildebrand. 1-1. Runner takes off. Going to get down without a throw. As Reeves had made it to second in the rundown, steals third without a throw. And Law's ahead 2-1. That's in the dirt. Not far enough away for Reeves to risk coming home. Shortstop Logan Hildebrand, second base Chaston Smith, first base Colton Bolin. Behind the plate, Braden Busby for the South Carolina team. Still tied at 0 here. That one's fouled back. 3-2 pitch coming to Law. Driven back up the middle. That's going to get through for a single and score the first run of the game. Reeves touches home, and Dixon Law puts Georgia up 1-0 early here. Throw over, not in time. So 2 down now for Cole Wilson. Cole looking to keep the inning going, takes a fastball, just misses clipping him in the rib cage, and he's ahead 1-0. South Carolina coach comes out and has a quick chat with his young starter.
Now batting, number 10, Charlie Kalu.
And that's in there for a strike. 1-1. Swung on a miss. Runner takes off for second. In there easily. Swung through the pitch. So Wilson down 1-2, but a runner in score position with 2 outs now. And the pitch from Anfinson's going to miss. A throw behind the runner, and he's back in plenty of time. And again, we're early in this one, but I'll take this opportunity to remind you to share the feed and let everyone know where they can watch this elimination game here from Bossier City, Louisiana. So Cole steps back in. He's off a high one. Works the count full. Strike 3 called, and that's going to do it for the top of the first. Georgia scratches across a run, and South Carolina will head to the bottom of the second. Look to answer back. You're watching the DYB World Series live on Texarkana Game Day and the official DYB Facebook page. Okay, we're back. And Gray Suggs is going to be the starter for this Georgia team, wearing the baby blues, trimmed in red.
Now batting, number 21, Keelan Jackson.
So leading off for South Carolina's Ryan Watkins. And Ryan's playing right field today.
Now, number 10, Ryan Watkins.
Cloud cover finally. The first pitch to Watkins is fouled back at the plate. It is 0-1. Ball's put in play. Fielded by the third baseman. Thrown over. One down.
Number 3, Logan Hildebrand.
So Logan Hildebrand checks in. Swinging lefty, playing shortstop with one down. Takes the first pitch high for a ball. The outfield behind Suggs. The defense behind Suggs, per se. We'll get to that in just a second. Hildebrand takes the 1-0 pitch for a ball. Fane Pates out in left field. Jude Davis in center. Lane Nicoletti in right. Playing third base is Dixon Law. Shortstop Whit Walters. Shaw Hopkins at second. Landon Reeves at first. And Taylor Justice behind the plate. And it's 3-0. And that defensive alignment will change throughout the course of the game. And I'll try to make those corrections as they come in. Every player has to play 2 innings in the field for this to be an official ball game. So they move around quite a bit. They're multitasking over here and not privy to the coaches calling in their changes. Because I can't take this headset off. So Hildebrand draws a 4-pitch walk. And Chaston Smith is going to step in. Second baseman. With a runner on. South Carolina trailing early by 1 here. And the first pitch to Smith comes in a little bit high. Runner takes off. They're going to throw down, but he's there in plenty of time. Two-0 now. Runner in scoring position for the South Carolina bunch. Out of West Columbia, South Carolina. Shout out to you guys watching from that part of the country. We appreciate you tuning in. It's 1-1. Scratch that. Now it's 2-1. The runner's going to get to third via the wild pitch. So a little delay here. Runner on third base, less than 2 outs. Infield back, so Chaston Smith can pick up an RBI here with a ball deep enough. It's flown into right field. Runner's coming home. We're going to have a play at the plate. Cut off at the mound by the pitcher. And the first run scores on a sac fly to right field. First pitch to Busby misses.
Number 21, Jack Duff, please.
Braden Busby.
15 pitches.
Braden's playing catcher today. Ahead 1-0. Kind of an awkward looking swing on a ball from Suggs that might have had a little cut action to it. That's fouled away. The 1-2. Driven into center field. Center fielder's underneath it and makes the play. And that is it for the bottom of the first. South Carolina does tie it up with a run of their own. We're going to head to the top of the second. All tied up here in this elimination game live from Bossier City, Louisiana. Got a good look at Lance Anfinson, the right-handed starter for the South Carolina Ball Club.
And now hitting number 1, Jake Leitner.
Throw down by Busby. And Lane Nicolelli is going to step in. Right fielder for this Georgia team.
Chase Rogers.
Good swing at a fastball. He's down 0-1. Another one. A little bit up and in. So Anthony jumps ahead of Nicolelli. 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is fouled straight back. The 0-2 pitch to Nicolelli misses the outside corner. Looked like it might have been a breaking ball of some sort. Strike 3 called. Good fastball located well outside part of the plate. And Anfinson gets the first out of the second. Looking. Shaw Hopkins steps up to the plate. Flares one towards right field, and it falls foul. It's going to go in the books as a strike. Shaw is playing second base today for Georgia.
Number 5, Shaw Hopkins.
Another foul. It's 0-2.
Now batting
Breaking ball, pop. Second baseman Smith's back on it. And Hopkins is retired. Pop out. Taylor Justice, the catcher, going to be the third man up here in the top of the second for Georgia. First two-man on.
Number 9, Cody, leads the inning with 12 pitches.
First two-man out, I'm sorry. And that misses away. So the 1-1 misses. It's 2-1 now. And Anfinson can't get on top of the breaking ball. The 3-1 pitch misses away. And Justice heads down to first base. A 2-out walk.
Battle for 2, Wes Booker.
They throw behind Justice, but he's whacking in plenty of time. Another throw over. Pitch comes a little high, and Justice stays put at first base. I think South Carolina believes he's looking to steal second base here. Stays put. And the 1-0's fouled back.
Now back, number 28, Jacob Garcia.
Strike. Another throw over. Ball 2. Again, you're going to hear me say this a few times today. Reach down there and click the share button. The ball's popped foul. Not enough room over there. We'll do the 2-2 again. It's the absolute least you can do for these young men. Help get as many eyes on them as we possibly can.
Number 2, Mason Lee.
We're going to have a balk as Amundsen almost falls down. So Justice advances to second on the balk. And Tucker's going to have a chance to drive in run number 2 here for Georgia if he can poke something through a hole. Coach Hildebrand's going to go talk to Amundsen before we come back and do the 2-2. While he does that, I'll remind you that the Diamond Youth Baseball Organization would love to have you serve as a volunteer in any capacity. You can visit DYBUSA.org and look for the link to volunteer or message the page you're watching this game, and they'll point you in the right direction. 2-2. inside, almost catches Tucker in the knee and runs the count full. Wes Tucker with a chance to drive in a 2-out run here. And he grounds one foul. So Anfin's about to throw his 40th pitch and what will probably be his last today. And he strikes out Tucker with it on the outside corner. We're going to head to the bottom of the second. All tied at 1. And they're okay, we're back.
I was thinking, but if he continues,
Got the old blade umpire having a conversation with a fan just under the crowd mic. Here's to hoping nothing slips out that shouldn't, and the conversation is over. So Tucker strikes out to end the second. And Colton Bolin can lead things off here for the South Carolina team. The big first baseman came in
Big orange slushy
yesterday and struck out 6 of the first batters. These 6 first batters he saw after Alabama loaded the bases with nobody out in the first and pitched his team on to the next round. And Gray Suggs still out there on the mound for Georgia, only threw 14 pitches in the first inning. Throw down from Justice. And we are ready to go. Bolton daps up the umpire and the catcher, Justice. Says he's ready to go. Suggs looks like he's ready.
Number 7, Colton Bolin.
Bolin swings at the first pitch and cannot connect. 0-1. Suggs misses high with a curve. That comes in and almost catches Bolin. And once the brackets are updated, I'll let you know what's going to happen to the winner of this one. We know what's going to happen to the loser of this game. It's the 2-1 from Suggs. Driven to right field. Right fielder's over, dives. Good attempt to make a play there, but it falls in front of the right fielder, Michelelli, for a leadoff single for Bolin. Almost laid out and made that play. He laid all the way out for it, and it landed just a couple inches outside the webbing of his glove out there in right field. South Carolina with their first leadoff base runner of the game. That's popped up. Everybody's calling for it, and the third baseman comes over to make the play. A 1-pitch out. And Law with the put away, and Anfinson is down. And Bentley Ritchie steps to the plate. Bentley starting out the game as an extra hitter and will come in to play left field here shortly. He grounds that to the pitcher. Pitcher turns to go to second with the first one and back to first. Double play! Georgia converts the double play and ends a rally here in the second. We'll be back with the top of the third. Just a reminder, there's going to be a 5-minute hydration break, so I'm going to lower my mic, let you listen to the crowd mic, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes with the top of the third.
I got it.
Where you staying at? You staying at the Hilton Garden? Okay, when you leave the Hilton Garden, turn left, come here, turn left. How about what? You'll see him. As you get closer, let's go to the casino, drink some whiskey, head go down. Yeah, I know.
It's kind of central, but I'm right close to Lake.
She came over here. Well, our hotel, the water man busted in the hotel, the first floor flooded.
That's down further south of me. There's a lot of ball playing down there.
How do you put a block on it? You're doing a good job, guys. I like y'all over there.
Well, where you gonna be at next week?
Right here.
Right here?
Same place.
Well, I'll be there.
I've got the same field again.
Oh, no.
Got back number 9, Camden Hughes.
One more just for good luck. Don't fall down anymore.
Ain't that bad.
Last year I was like, yeah, that's strike 3.
Yeah.
My feet are burning.
It was awful.
You was at Rusty? Yeah, that kid said, man, he was in the dirt. I said, you should have swung. It's hot.
One of the umpires told me a while ago that Tampa had 165 last year. I heard 158. That's the first I heard 165.
Got back number 5, Cage McCorkle.
Next weekend.
Okay, we're back with you here. Waiting for the hydration break to end.
over.
So the rare 1-5-3 at this particular level of baseball, pulled off by the Georgia team there. Started by Gray Suggs, the starting pitcher. And Hildebrand is back out on the mound for South Carolina. Just 20 pitches into his outing, but he's only made it through a 2. Scratch that. Took him 20 pitches to get through 2 innings. Scratch that. That is not Hildebrand. That is, yeah, it is. That is Hildebrand. He's a new pitcher. I'm confusing everybody. So Amundsen is out. Hildebrand is in. I was looking at the wrong scoreboard. So that was it for Amundsen after the 40 pitches through the first 2 innings. That's going to be Logan Hildebrand on the mound. Still tied at 1 here, headed to the top of the 3rd inning.
Down on the mound, number 3, Logan Hildebrand.
So Brady Carroll is going to step up to the plate.
Now for play number 1, Brady Carroll.
His first at bat of the day. Hildebrand looks like he's ready. And he takes the first pitch from Hildebrand high. Carroll swings through the 2-0.
Let's go, big man.
And the 2-1 misses.
Hey, if it's your pitch, drive it, big man. Let's go.
And a swing and strike. It's full now. Carroll drives that to center field. And it falls in front of the second base bag, but he's able to recover and throw him out. Brady Carroll's not happy about the call. Gray Suggs comes to the plate.
Now Brady number 15.
Starting pitcher for this Georgia team.
Yeah, she backed off a little. I don't think 6 full innings.
It's flown to right field, and play made out there by the right fielder for South Carolina.
A great play made by Lane Nicole.
Nicolelli plays for Georgia. And 2 down now.
Let's go, team.
So Jude Davis steps in.
Listen, Jude Davis.
So Suggs flies out to the right fielder. And Davis is ahead 1-0. Ryan Watkins out there in right field. Popped up. Catcher moves back, but there's no room. 1-1.
Hey, you're standing out of it. You're standing out of it. Stay down.
And Hildebrand's 1-1 pitch is swung through by Davis. Davis is the 12th man in the order. He's driven in center field for a single. They try to force him out and throw it into the dugout. And Davis looks like he should be given second base here, and he is. Wait. Okay, he is going to head to second. He's going to take his gloves off. So Jude Davis singles into center field, and the center fielder tried to force him out at first, and the throw gets away. At the top of the order, Whit Walters with a chance to drive in a 2-out run here. Coach Hildebrand's going to have a quick discussion with the umpire. I'm going to go out and talk it over. The umpires are.
That cable was keeping the gate open. Get him some tape, please. Well, the cable was hanging over, keeping it. They couldn't close the gate on.
Behind you. Okay. You're going to have to hurry. And the delay is called by a TV cable. So we'll hang tight for just a second while we get this fixed.
JJ was and Rudd. Rudd was keeping it. I don't know where they are. Tony, I need you to go over there and fix the table.
So while they have this discussion, I'm going to lower the crowd mic so we're not privy to their conversation. It looks like a cable running to this television broadcast may have fallen, but I don't know how that would. Okay, it wasn't to. Didn't interfere with the play. They just want to get that fixed. Uh-oh, they've got him picked off. And a rundown. And out number 3 comes via the pickoff at second base. We're going to head to the bottom of the third, still tied up at 1 here. You were watching Georgia versus South Carolina in an elimination game in the 2024 O-Zone Division II World Series. Okay. So top of the third, scratch that. It's going to be the bottom of the third. I didn't change the inning here.
It don't work.
Going to have a couple changes for the Georgia defense. So Parker Burge going to lead things off here for this South Carolina team as Bentley Ritchie grounded into a double play to end the bottom of the second. And it looks like we are in store for a good one here. Again, this is an elimination game. One of these two teams' tournament ends today, and the other will have a chance to move on tomorrow. And again, there are 4 teams as it sits with 1 loss. So we're going to have a couple games tomorrow to decide this one. Burge pulls it down the third base line, and it's fair. He makes the turn, and he's headed to second base. And in there without a throw. I scratched that. There was a throw, and it was closer than I looked. Good play out there in left field to make that close at second.
Great day by Parker Burge.
And L.T. Whitney.
Now to bat number 6, L.T. Whitney.
And LT's got a chance to drive in run number 2 for South Carolina here. Runner in scoring position after the leadoff double by Burge. And Burge is off and running. The ball gets away. And he slides in easily before the throw down there. So now LT can drive this run in with a deep fly ball or a well-placed grounder here. Ahead 1-0. Swung on and missed. So Whitney's back in, and Suggs is set. Curveball, and a good one. Crosses the plate on the outside corner. And Suggs is part of the way there, pitching out of a no-out jam. That's driven to the shortstop. It's going to score a run. He's going to take it to short. But the run scores on the ground out by Whitney. And South Carolina takes the lead 2-1. Cameron Pringle, next hitter, pops it up. Shortstop calls for it. And a 1 pitch out for Pringle.
Now to bat number 22, Baskins McCraw.
Baskins McCraw. Baskins going to hit here with nobody on and 2 down in the third. But his team now leads 2-1. The first pitch strike from Suggs. And it's 1-1 now. Crawl batting in the 11th spot in the order. Ryan Watkins, the leadoff man, on deck. And McCraw can't connect with the swing on the 1-1. And pitch number 31 unofficially from Suggs misses away. So as we get closer towards that 40 number, we'll see what Jake Walters and the the Georgia staff want to do. As the count runs full. They want to save Walters for a potential game tomorrow, or let him keep pitching if he gives him the best chance to actually get there. Full count pitch coming. Baskins and McCraw's ready. Driven foul. Wide of the first base bag. A couple of Georgia players give chase. Wind's picking up a little bit again here, but blowing left field to right field as opposed to out like it's been all week here on field 9. I think we'd have had the same wind today as we had yesterday. We'd have seen a walk-off homer in the last game. A full count walk as Baskins McCraw works his way onto first base and turns the lineup over for the South Carolina team.
10, Ryan Watkins.
Watkins grounded out his first time up against Suggs. First pitch in there to Watkins is a little bit high. That fastball catches the zone. And Suggs couldn't find his release point with that curveball.
Deep breath, stay in your legs. Let's go. Come on.
Ball's put in play to third baseman. Weakly hit. Going to be a tough play. He's just gonna put that one in his pocket. Infield single
Hey, nothing we can do about that. Nothing we can do about that.
for Ryan Watkins. And South Carolina's got a little 2-out rally brewing here. The 2-hole hitter, lefty swinging Logan Hildebrand, now on the mound for South Carolina. He's going to step in with a chance for some 2-out magic here for South Carolina. Looking to extend this lead past 1. First pitch gets by the catcher, makes it all the way back past the pitcher. And runners are going to advance. Hit the ball perfectly back there by home plate. It found its way back towards the pitching mound. So Hildebrand now can drive in 2. That gets away. They're coming home. Could be close. And McCraw's in there under the tag. 3-1 South Carolina leads now. Hildebrand's going to go talk to his coach down there. Made it about halfway as Coach Walters heads out to the mound to spend a couple seconds with Gray Suggs. Hildebrand's the manager's son. Two-0 pitch coming in the driver's seat here. He can try not to be late on a fastball here and put something in play hard and hope you can drive this 4th run home.
Gray Suggs is 40 pitches.
Gotta update my scoreboard here. So it was 3? Let me fix that. It's 3-1. I made a mistake on the scoreboard here. 2-1 pitch coming to Hildebrand. They're going to throw behind the runner, and they haven't picked off if they can make the throw, and they can't. So now it's 4-1. I'll just leave that 4 up there. The pickoff throw had the runner, and the third baseman couldn't make the throw home. And run number 4 for South Carolina scores on an errant pickoff attempt. Hildebrand ahead 3-1 now. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike at the bottom of the zone. Ball 4 sends Hildebrand down to first. Another 2-out base runner for the South Carolina team. And Chaston Smith.
Now batting number 42, Chaston Smith.
Going to step in here. We're going to have a runner. 14 is going to run for 3. Pringle's going to run for Ryan Watkins. And Suggs is going to be replaced on the mound. See who we got coming out here. 27, Jude Davis is going to be the new pitcher for Georgia. While Jude throws his warm-up tosses, we're going to talk about Diamond Youth Baseball. We invite your support and contribution to the DYB Scholarship Fund that has offered financial assistance to several thousand former players. Total scholarships awarded since the scholarship program began in 1961 is over $4 million. Funds for these scholarships comes from many sources. We ask you to consider a contribution. By doing so, help graduates of DYB continue their education. None of the contributions is used for administrative purposes. It all goes directly to the students. If you're interested in knowing more about that program, contact one of the officials here at the series. They'll provide you with information and answer any questions about the application process. On behalf of those who have received scholarships in the past year, DYB expresses its appreciation for your continued support of the DYB Scholarship Program. And if you aren't at the facility and you're watching online, message the page and just message, I would like to donate, and I can promise you, beyond a shadow of any doubt, someone will reply to you and make sure that you have a method to contribute. So Chaston Smith at the plate. He drove in their first run with a sac fly, and he drives one into left center field. That's going to get down. And Smith is on with a single. Now we've got 2 runners on with 2 down here. Chaston Smith takes the first pitch up and out of the plate and serves it into left field. And Braden Busby's going to step in now with a chance to tack on here.
Now batting number 21, Braden Busby.
Braden flew out his first time up. Lefty digs in. Pringle down at second. Chaston Smith at first. And the first pitch to Busby. Misses outside. As does the second. We're still here in the bottom of the third. We appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you like and share and follow the DYB Facebook page. And the 2-0 swung on and fouled back. If you like the coverage this week, let them know. And we'll do everything we can to work on a partnership moving forward and see if we can't do this every year moving forward. It's been a lot of fun. And we got a whole nother Division I tournament starting next week. We'll be here for that as well. So Busby ahead here on Davis, 3-1. Runners on first and second. Still 2 down. This has been a long 2-out rally. That's a strike. Uh-oh, they've got the runner picked off, and Pringle is safe. He got in under the tag. And Smith advances behind him. They threw behind Pringle, caught him breaking, and couldn't convert the out to third base. So now runners on second and third. And if Busby can score a hit here, 2 runs are going to score. But he's going to walk. So bases loaded, 2-out situation coming here, and big Colton Bolin steps into the plate. Steps up to the plate. Plate's not something you can step in. It's flat. Bolin, ball gets past the catcher. Pringle's trying to score. And the throw gets away from the pitcher, so Chaston Smith has to dive back to third, and that throw gets away, and he's going to stay there. A lot going on there. But the result is a 5-1 lead, and runners at second and third now with 2 down. And Bolin ahead 1-0. I've seen Bolin at the plate a dozen or so times now this week. He's put a lot of good swings on the ball, and I'm waiting for him to hit something hard. A couple foul balls he's hit have been hit really, really well. I suspect this young man does have big power if he connects. 2-0 pitch coming now. And that misses. So Bolin, the 5-hole hitter here for South Carolina. Look and see if he's got the take sign or if he's given the green light. Uh-oh. Busby had strayed a little too far off the second base. And luckily he was able to catch the shortstop sneaking in behind him. 3-0 to Bolin. A little curveball, it looks like. Goes to the breaking stuff on 3-0. If that's not respect, I don't know what is. Another one. So he gets behind with 3 straight fastballs. It comes back with a 3-0 and a 3-1 curveball that both catch the zone, and it is full now to Bolin. He sees it for the 3rd time and lines it down the left field line. 1 run is in. 2nd run's going to score. And Bolin's going to roll into second base with a 2 RBI double. Unbelievable at bat from that young man. And it is 7-1.
A nice 2 RBI double.
And the manager's going to head out to the mound as Jude Davis went to the curveball well one too many times that at bat. And Bolin saw it for the 3rd time. His eyes lit up and he ripped it down the third base line. What an at bat from that young man. We're going to have a new pitcher. Looks like Fane Pate out there. That's exactly who it is. So Fane's going to toss some warm-up tosses, and I'm going to take a quick little break. We'll stay with you here But I'm going to turn the mic down and take a quick little break.
Number 9, Faye Pate.
You got another fresh piece to run across it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some.
So it looks like we're going to have a new catcher as well, as Justice moves in behind the plate. He started there today. Not sure where he was playing before this. Again, a lot of changes here in the field. Ball's driven up the middle. Bolin hops out of the way, throws over, and he gets past the first baseman. And run number 8 is going to score on the throw. Looked like he might have beat it out either way. But it's 8-1 South Carolina out of West Columbia. Infield single by Lance Amfinson there. Runner on first now. 2 outs. At the plate, 38, Bentley Ritchie. Swing and strike. Runner's headed down, and he's still second base. And it's 0-2 to Ritchie. The 0-2 misses. It's 1-2 now. Curveball, strike 3. Fane, Pate gets Georgia out of the inning, but not before South Carolina extends the lead to 7. We will be back here in just a couple seconds for the top of the 4th. You're watching an elimination game here from Tinsley Park in Bossier City, Louisiana. Okay. We can lower it now that it's not raining. It's only that high because the rain would be stopped by that shelf. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We can put it on the net or something. You know what I mean? Okay, we'll figure it out. You can tape it to the wall, point it up. You know what I mean? Sorry about that. Having some issues with the microphone outside. So, the first half of the week, the rain was affecting the tape. Now, It's 108 with the heat index, and that's affecting the tape stickiness. So we will get all that worked out in real time for you. In the meantime, Whit Walters is going to lead off here as Jude Davis was picked off to end the top of the third, what feels like an hour ago now.
Walters.
Driven to third baseman. Pringle can't make the play, picks up, throws over, but it's not in time. And Whit Walters is on with a leadoff infield single. Fane Pate steps up to the plate.
Now it's batting line, Fane Pate.
And on this field 2 days ago, he hit a rocket out of here. The throw behind Walters, it bounces, it gets away, and he's going to head down to second base without a throw. So Pate, another hitter here at the tournament with big-time power. Now he's got a runner in scoring position. Team trailing by 7, though. He calls time. Little pickoff play to second, but they don't have to make the throw as Walters is back in plenty of time. Called strike one. And Logan Hildebrand back out there on the mound. Only 13 pitches. He's got a chance, if he can pitch effectively, to possibly get his team to the finish line or very close to it without going over 40. South Carolina, I believe, has had a bye in this tournament, and if that's the case, they will be forced to play in the morning. They got to get there first. Don't hold me to that. That is an unofficial statement. I've been here for a lot of hours, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, unless you're seeing it with your own 2 eyes. So here's the 1-1 to Pate. And in return and fake a pickoff throw. Walters isn't falling for it. Hildebrand still has the ball. It's a little less believable when everybody on the team falls down on the field. We turned around and saw 3 people on the ground. What do you think? A grenade was thrown? There's a strike swinging. One, two. So Hildebrand ahead. Still nobody down here in the top of the 4th. It's been a long couple half innings here. Big 7-run rally. And Pate takes the 1-2 low and inside. Strike 3 swinging. Big out for Hildebrand as Pate goes down. And Landon Reeves.
Now to bat number 50.
Landon's playing first base for this Georgia team today. Landon popped out way back in the first inning when Lance Anfinson was on the mound. And Whit Walters is causing some trouble there at second base. Even if they let him score, they're hanging on to a 6-run lead. And that ball's driven into center field. Walters had to wait on it to see if it's going to be caught. Throw comes home, and we're going to have runners on the corners now. As Walters couldn't score from second because he couldn't tell if that ball was going to be high enough to be caught by the center fielder. And Reeves is on with a single. And Dixon Law comes up. And Dixon Law already today has driven in a run with a single of his own. South Carolina leading by 7, but Georgia starting to put together a little rally here with 1 out. Throw over behind Reeves, and he's back in plenty of time. Throws over again. Reeves doesn't look like he's going anywhere here early. Finally, a little cloud cover. These young men need it. It is hot out there. And Law's going to jump ahead of Hildebrand here 1-0 as he takes the first pitch of this at bat. Looked to be a little high. Popped up. Chaston Smith says, I got it. First baseman's going to take it, though. And Bolin puts away Law. Little pop out. And now there's 2 down. For Cole Wilson. Back in the first, Cole Wilson struck out to end the inning against starting pitcher Bentley. Wait, scratch that. Uh-oh. Might have a runner picked off, and he gets in there before the tag. So Reeves is going to be credited with a stolen base. Anyway, Lance Amundsen got Wilson swinging in the first. 2 in scoring position now, but 2 down. And Wilson's ahead 1-0.
Now batting, number 1, Jake Leitner.
Timeout as Coach Terry Hildebrand going to go talk to his son, who's at 23 pitches now. And as another plane lands back behind us at Barksdale Air Force Base, Wilson takes another ball. He's ahead 2-0. Hildebrand comes back. It's a little breaker. Catches a piece of the plate, 2-1. Flared towards the first baseman. Bolin can't get there, but it's going to land in foul territory. Hildebrand's a strike away from getting out of this little mini jam here in the 4th with the 7-run lead intact. And hit him. Grazes the top of his helmet. It looked like a breaking ball, so I think Wilson's going to be okay. First base coach says, good job. And the 2-2 pitch hits him, and Nicolelli's going to step in. And a swing away from making this one really interesting. Base is loaded. And he calls time and steps out. 2 down here. Pitch number 27 coming from Hildebrand. And it looks like mound visit number 2. So I believe that's going to do it for Logan Hildebrand. And
score over there?
And now pitching for Georgia, number 17, Tilden
And
Anderson.
Colton Bolin. Colton Bolin's going to come in and pitch. And if you did not see this young man the other day,
Colton Bolin.
if you didn't see Bolin the other day, and you're a Georgia fan, I've got bad news for you. This young man has all the arm talent in the world, inherited a bases loaded no-out jam, proceeded to strike out 6 consecutive batters, retired 14 of 15, 11 via the K versus a really good Alabama squad. So the fireman of all firemen here on the mound for South Carolina. But it's baseball. And anything can happen. As he almost throws a breaking ball over the backstop and laughs about it. Again, we appreciate you tuning in. Click the share button before this one gets real interesting. If Hildebrand leaves the bases loaded for Bolin, and Nicolelli going to step in with a clean count versus Bolin.
Georgia's got 9.
Jackson.
Georgia's got 9.
Number 3, Lane Nicolelli.
Here we go. Bases loaded, 2-out jam. Colton Bolin in to try to put the fire out. And he pulls a fastball. Almost gets past Busby behind the plate. The 1-0's fouled. The 1-1. It's flared towards the shortstop. He makes the play in shallow right field, and that does it for the rally. We're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. South Carolina still leads Georgia 8-1.
Oh, yeah, I know. I didn't even know that. No. I'm too busy doing other games. I would love to have a look at it. Give me some action instead of. What? I had all the heated games. Every heated game.
Number 10, with Oberhe.
Cat Tree, Calvary, Cat Tree, Calvary.
Big dog, that's some big dogs. Them city games down there.
So Fane Pate back out on the mound for Georgia as we start the bottom of the 4th. And
3-1 in 6.
Oh, yeah. Y'all have one umpire.
And if you're South Carolina, you got to start thinking about the 10-run rule. If you can squeeze 3 across here, you advance. And if you're Georgia, that's why you got Pate on the mound. You got to stay alive and give your offense a chance. So Parker Burge led off the third inning with a double. Leadoff man here for South Carolina. Now we're ready. Popped up. Second baseman and shortstop converge, and the shortstop's going to put it away. One pitch out.
Off the bat, number 6, LT Whitney.
So Logan LT Whitney drove in a run with a ground abs last time up. Pate drops a curveball on the inside corner for strike one. And that misses inside. Might have caught the ump on the left forearm. He's smiling, he's okay. Another pop-up. Second baseman back, left fielder in. The play made by the second baseman. Two pop-outs. So Pate coming in doing his job. Throwing strikes and giving his chance a team to try to climb back in it. A team a chance. Pringle. Curveball hit into left field. Left fielder's over and dives for it, but it's in foul territory. Put pretty good wood on that one. Looks like you might be able to shake it up out there after the dive. Don't know who that is out there just yet. The batter Cameron Pringle's going to take a knee while we go check out on this young man. Out there checking on the left fielder. He puts his glasses on his head, on his hat. Gets help to his feet. It's Cole Wilson out there. Looks like he's going to stay in the game. He's good to go. Made a good, long diving attempt at that one in foul territory. Got to give the young man credit. He almost got there. He says he's okay. Coach Walters is going to trot on back to the dugout, and we're going to proceed with the 0-1 here to Pringle. Fastball to the first baseman, and he's there. Going to toss it on. He'll take it to him. Take it to the bag himself. That's it. Bottom of the fourth. We're going to have a 5-minute hydration break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'll bring the camera back, but I won't be here for the audio. I'm going to take a quick little break. You're watching an elimination game between Georgia and South Carolina. 8-1 South Carolina. Okay, I am back after a brief little break. Hope you guys enjoyed the little 5-minute intermission there. But George is back up now, down to their final 6 outs. And Shaw Hopkins is going to lead things off for Georgia, and he is going to face Colton Bolin. We talked about Bolin for the last at bat, but this young man has got the good stuff. He misses with the first pitch to Hopkins for a ball. Hopkins' first time up popped out. And the second pitch is wide. So Bolin working on that release point. I believe it's gone final next door. I'll find out here in just a second who the winner was. The 2-1s popped up. sorry, the 2-0's popped up. It's 2-1 now. Ooh, just misses the outside part of the plate. So Hopkins is a ball away from putting the leadoff runner on again here for Georgia. Still 8 runs or 7 runs is not insurmountable. We've seen it happen a few times. 3-1 pitch driven into left center field. It's going to fall down in the gap. The left fielder's there in time to keep Hopkins advancing to second. Another leadoff man on as Taylor Justice steps to the plate. And Taylor walked his last time up. Bolin checks the runner. Comes home. That's in the strike zone.
Let's give both teams a big round of applause for their play in the 2024 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series.
That misses, so it's 1-1 now.
Bossier City for all the time and effort they put into this event. Now I will now hand it over to host director comments William Wade, DYB commissioner.
Bolin throws over, but Hopkins is back in plenty of time. And that one bounces in there. Justice swings through the 2-1. So he's run the count full here. Full count pitch about to come from Bolin to Justice, but he throws over to check on Hopkins, but Hopkins is back in plenty of time. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Taylor Justice is going to take his base, whether it hit his hand.
Now batting number 42, Wes Tucker.
And he's going to go talk to coach for just a second and try to shake that off. May take just a second here. And when he does shake it off and get to first, we're going to have 2 on and nobody out here for Tucker hitting the 9 spot in the order. Wes struck out his first time up to end the second. Okay, we're all good down there at first base. Here we go. Tucker in versus Bolin. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and that misses high. So the Bolin we saw the other day, it was pounding the strike zone with quality strikes. It's not the Bolin we're seeing here. Leadoff single, followed by a full count walk and the first pitch ball to Tucker. And that pitch is swung on and fouled off, and it's 1-1. Strike number 2. Fastball almost looks like it has a little two-seam or running action on it. Tucker makes contact with the 1-2. That's foul.
We would like to congratulate both teams on their play here this week in the DYB.
Another foul tip. So Tucker stays alive on 1-2 again. Strike 3 outside corner. So Tucker's down looking for out number 1. And Brady Carroll. And Brady came up to lead off the 3rd inning. Grounded out to shortstop.
Now that Bruno, Brady Carroll.
First pitch from Boland to Carroll's wide. Coming. Strike 1. Carroll takes that for a ball, and it's 3-1 now. Moving into right field. Looks like it's going to be right in the right fielder's glove. He's going to double up the runner with a good throw. And a fly out double play ends the 5th inning in the rally for Georgia. We're going to head to the bottom half of the 5th. South Carolina still leads 8, Georgia 1. Fane Pate back out. The bottom of the 5th for this Georgia squad out of Ocilla. The first pitch from Pate to McCraw. In there for a strike. ripped. And that's just foul. 0-2.
Now batting 22, Baskets. Hurrah.
With a flare into center field. Center fielder picks it on one hop, and McCraw leads off the 5th with a single into center field.
Now batting is on number 10, Ryan Watkins.
Leadoff man Ryan Watkins is up. Watkins beat out an infield single last time up in the 3rd inning. Pate throws over, but McCraw is back in plenty of time. Shows bunt, puts a good one down, put it by Pate, and throws over in time. A good job there with the sacrifice. Perfect bunt.
Now batting number 3, Logan Hildebrand.
And Logan Hildebrand steps in. Logan's been to the plate twice today and walked both times. There was no umpire behind the home plate, so that pitch isn't going to count. So Hildebrand's ready, umpire's ready. Pate comes set. Swing and a miss. Curveball. That catches the outside part of the plate. Ball gets away. Runners are going to try to advance. He had stopped between 2nd and 3rd. Catcher couldn't hang on to the ball. And McCraw advances to 3rd. So now Hildebrand in a situation where if he could put the ball in play here, he's got a chance to extend this lead to 8. Good swing at a 2-strike pitch, foul back. Curveball can't make its way back to the outside corner. Driven to the second baseman, one hop, gets past him. Run number 9 comes across. Tough play there. Don't know if they're going to credit Hildebrand with a single or a fielder's choice and an error, but either way, he's at first base. And Smith pops the first pitch of this at bat straight back. And it's 9-1.
Now batting
Chaston Smith.
Chaston Smith.
Chaston drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up and singled his second time up. That's inside. Almost caught him. One down here in the 5th. And Smith takes the 1-1 inside and Smith hits third in the lineup, and Braden Busby hits fourth on deck in a position as the winning run, if they can find a way to lift one out of here. Pate looks like he's ready to throw the 2-2. Swing and miss, but it gets, wait a second.
Let's give both teams one last round of applause.
Looks like it hit him and he swung. Strike three. The runner's going to return to first base.
This time we would like to close this DYB series with prayer. It's the same way we began.
So 2 down now. And Braden Busby. So Busby steps in. 2 down now in the 5th. His team leading by 8. Hildebrand at first, hits one to center field. The center fielder's underneath it and makes the play to end the inning. And we're going to head to the top of the 6th. And Georgia needing to record 8 runs before 3 outs, or this tournament run's over for them. You're watching the 2024 Ozone Division II World Series here in Bossier City, Louisiana. So Bolin back out there for South Carolina. His team needing 3 outs to advance and remain alive here in the championship. It looks like Gray Suggs, today's starting pitcher for Georgia, is going to lead things off as L.T. Whitney throws down to second after the final warm-up pitch by Bolin. And Georgia down to their final 3 outs here of the tournament. Going to need some base runners. They're going to need a lot of them. South Carolina leads 9-1. It's been a heck of a tournament for Georgia so far. Excellent performance. And if it does in here, nothing to hang your head about. And the 0-1 misses. And on field 10, it looks like Georgia brought home the title in the AAA championship next door. Suggs starts off the inning with a single into right field.
Jude Davis.
So Jude Davis up for the second time today, and Jude recorded a single his first time up. 0-1. It's going to be a tough play for the shortstop. He can't make it at second and has to hold it. So he looked to go to second. Chaston Smith wasn't there, and by the time he tried to turn and throw to first, it was too late. Georgia doing exactly what they've got to do to get back into this one. The first two runners reach. One via single into right field, and Davis via the single to the infield. The leadoff man, Whit Walters, is up. And Whit had a fantastic tournament for Georgia. He's doubled and singled today. First pitch from Boland to Walters. Comes back and catches the outside part of the plate. Georgia's looking to make this interesting here. Long, long way to go. Big hill to climb. They've been threatening all day. Haven't been able to push any more across. That hits him in the rib cage. Doesn't feel good, but the bases are loaded with nobody down here.
That batting number 9, Fane Pate.
Walters is going to take a second, shake it off. So Fane Pate steps at the plate. And I told you about Fane earlier. This young man is one of the bats in this lineup that you have to worry about. Got a ton of power. Bases loaded, nobody down here. Fastball misses in. That's a good pitch in there for a strike.
All right, now you've seen it. Let's go. Now we're ready for it. Drive it. Hit it through somebody.
The 1-1 pitch from Boland to Pate. Swung on and fouled straight back. Got a fastball on the inside part of the plate. Took a good rip at it and fouled it straight back. Strike three swing, and Boland gets him on 4 pitches. South Carolina is an out closer to advancing and staving off elimination again.
38 pitches, yes, sir.
Now batting number 50, Lennon Reeves.
And Boland is at 38 pitches, 2 more before he has to make a decision about whether or not he would like him available tomorrow. Throws over to first, but Whit Walters dives in before the tag. And Landon Reeves steps in, and Landon's grounded out and singled today. Another big spot here for this Georgia team. And that's driven into right field. Right fielder's back, and it's over his head. 1 run's in. The second run's being waved around. The third's being held at third. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're going to throw behind the runner. There are 2 runners on third base at one time. And Walters had to go back to second, and it's thrown out on the bases. So only 1 run scores on a ball over the right fielder's head. An unfortunate turn of events there for Georgia, as Boland's going to be removed from the game, so he's available tomorrow. It's 9-2, but now, instead of what very well could have been a 9-4 game and 1 down, it's 9-2 with 2 down. Walters thought that Davis was being sent. And when he wasn't, by the time he realized he needed to go back, It was too late. The new pitcher. It's going to be 21. Braden Busby. You can tell just by looking at these young men, they are hot. Been a long day. We're 2 hours into this one. But Georgia's down to their final out.
North Carolina can take 5-5.
And the major championship's about to get underway on field number 10. Okay, we'll set it back up for you. Runners on the corners, 2 down now. Dixon Law at the plate. And Braden Busby is going to try to close this out here for South Carolina. Steps off and fakes a toss over to third.
Number 13, Dixon Law.
Try to pick off Reeves at first. Now the throw over to third. First pitch. Busby's in there for a strike. That bounces in there. One coming. Strike 2. So Braden Busby has got Georgia and Dixon Law down to their final strike here in Bossier City, Louisiana. Curveball served into center field. Center field's back, it's over his head. 1 run's gonna score. And Reeves is gonna pull into third. And Law is into second.
Deep shot by Dixon
With a stand-up double. So Georgia's still alive. And you gotta wonder if the pressure would be mounting here had that base running error not occurred, and it's 9-5 with the bases probably loaded or close to it. But either way, the first pitch in there from Busby to Wilson is low for a ball. Excellent at bat there by Dixon Law. Two 2-0 now. And that misses away. So Wilson ahead 3-0. And almost certainly has the take sign here. Busby pours the 3-1 in there. Strike 2. So Busby comes back and fills it up from 3-0 to full. And now Georgia's down to their final strike. Bases loaded, full count. Ball 4. Another good at bat from this Georgia squad. Coach Hildebrand's going to go out and have a little chat. And Nicolelli waits on deck. K and a pop out today. Popped out with the bases loaded his last time up. Finds himself in the exact same situation here with Georgia's season on the line. Coach Hildebrand heads back to the dugout. Nicolelli. Foul back.
Now to bat number 3, Lane Nicolelli.
So Nicolelli swings and pops the first pitch out of play. Driven second base. Smith throws over. And that's it. South Carolina advances and survives. And Georgia's incredible season comes to an end. What a game. What a year for this team from Georgia. They put on a good show for us all week here in Bossier City. Can't say enough about these young men and how hard they played. I know it's a disappointing way to end the season, but keep your heads up high. You represented your state and your city of Ocilla very, very well. Your time here will not be forgotten for the Diamond Youth Baseball League and Texarkana Game Day. I'm Frank Sides. We're going to wrap it up here. Go check out the championship game over at the majors level playing on Field 10. And we'll be back here at 10 a.m. on Field 9 for a couple huge elimination games and then a championship game.
Please line up on your baseline.